Here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new here, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while. But hey, do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Then go next door, ring that notification bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're of the 770 plus regulars here, well, welcome back for another round. As you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because as we know, YouTube does love those comments. And of course, as always, share this video out on all social media. The socials for Instagram and X always are down below in the description, along with a link to that wonderful Joker Voice merch store. Okay, so this past Monday, I brought up a story from WrestleVotes and Fightful regarding WWE superstar Liv Morgan and potential plans for her at WrestleMania 42. Now, when Liv came back from injury at Survivor Series after being out for 7 months, right after that match, the WWE released the expanded Women's WrestleMania video promo package, which of course added Liv Morgan. So clearly there are plans. But is this going to be the year that Liv Morgan gets her WrestleMania moment? So we can speculate on this, but let's take a look back at her journey to where she is today. And is Liv Morgan ready to have her star shine brighter than it's ever been?
Here we go. Here we go.
Now, as I said, to understand why this is a big deal, one first needs to understand just how we got to where we are today. After that, brief history of Gianna Jean Daddio, the former Hooters waitress, calendar girl.
She's hot, definitely hot.
Who became a WWE champion. Now, Gianna was a lifelong wrestling fan, idolized WWE Hall of Famer Lita, good pick by the way, and in 2014 had a WWE tryout. And very soon found herself in Orlando, Florida, where she made her TV debut in 2015 on NXT. Now, for lack of a better term, she was a jobber. She was the one who would eat the pins in the matches to put other talent over. Later on, she hooked up with Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan, and this trio in 2017, known as the Riott Squad, debuted on the main roster. Now, by 2021, Liv was the only member of the Riott Squad left in the WWE. Now, as a single, she continually was kind of getting the same booking, being the one to take the pins, put other talent over, stop storytelling, but always with an infectious smile and a great energy and love for the craft of professional wrestling. Now, all of this got rewarded in 2022 when she not only won the coveted Money in the Bank briefcase, but she would cash in later that night on Ronda Rousey to become the SmackDown Women's Champion. Now, fast forward to where we are today, and Liv Morgan has been on the main roster for almost 9 years now, has been a 2-time Women's World Champion, Money in the Bank winner, and a 4-time women's tag team champion. So you would think by this point that she has had at least one WrestleMania moment, right? Right?
Yeah, not so much.
I mean, matter of fact, at last year's WrestleMania 41, was the first time that Liv entered the event holding a title of any kind. Title in which she and Raquel Rodriguez actually dropped to Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch, only to regain it 24 hours later. Matter of fact, Liv Morgan's only singles win at WrestleMania came at WrestleMania 36 in a victory over Natalia. But yeah, it's WrestleMania 36 during the pandemic in the warehouse. So her only WrestleMania victory was seen by 0 live fans in attendance. Liv Morgan, as a performer at WWE's biggest stage, she's appeared 7 times. And as I said, with one win, she has a WWE WrestleMania record of 1 win and 6 losses. But this could all change in the year 2026.
Well, come on, tell me more.
And that can all begin later this month on the official start to the road to WrestleMania. For that, we go to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia for the Royal Rumble. The way the system works, if you win the Royal Rumble, you are guaranteed a championship match of your choosing at WrestleMania. And let's be honest, Saudi Arabia has been very good to Liv Morgan. If we go back to her biggest year in 2024, we start at the King and Queen of the Ring Premium Live event, where Liv Morgan, for the second time, becomes the Women's World Champion, defeating Becky Lynch. Later on in the same year, again in Saudi Arabia, at Crown Jewel, Liv Morgan becomes the inaugural Women's Crown Jewel Champion by defeating Nia Jax.
That's very impressive.
So, let's assume that this happens. Liv Morgan is no longer the bridesmaid. She gets to be the bride and wins the Royal Rumble, earning herself a championship match at WrestleMania 42 back here in Las Vegas. Now, fun fact, when Liv Morgan won her first singles title at that Money in the Bank in 2022, that was also here in Las Vegas. So the question is, who would she challenge? Would she challenge the women's world champion, Stephanie Vaquer, or would she challenge for the WWE Women's Championship held by Jade Cargill? Which, those two do have some history. They do have one previous match, a match in which Liv Morgan walked away victorious.
I'm just saying.
Now, could this just be some fantasy booking on my part? Maybe, possibly. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And be sure to tune in tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on this channel, as we kick off 2026 with a brand new year, talking about some of this and a whole lot more with me and the guys on Wednesday night is Overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you're having a great week. Have a wonderful rest of the week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time.